Alright, so as you can see, we've got Kylo Ren looking directly at the the pieces that we will need to build the shelving unit. And over here we've got a bunch of tiny little shelves that will be used for Blu-rays. So yeah, there's a few other things over here, including the instructions. Assembly instructions for pre-pack. Series MA 0960. So yeah, if you're wondering what this particular shelving unit looks like when it's built and all that stuff, then that's what we'll be doing today. First step, insert cams and wood dowels into sides. Oh boy, that sounds like fun. Need these tools. Well, I can't find the hammer, but I do have this. And there are, like, right here, this is a flat surface. So I could foreseeably use it, like, it's just a hammer in the, it's essentially to hammer those into the back, you know. So they're tiny little nails, they're not even a big deal. It's just going to be a, you know, whack, 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 and it'll be done. God. That sounded bad. Anyways, we've also got this. Yeah. So, looks like we're ready here to get going. One of the centers should have, well, the centers both should have. It's just the wrong instructions or something. I mean, doesn't look like the wrong instructions. Oh, okay, there it is. Such useful instructions. So, this is the stage we are at right now. I need to be able to put the bottom on here, but my chair's right there. It's backed all the way up against the computer, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so it's standing. I just need to put those on, these on the back. There's some more right there, and then I can start putting the shelves on. Yes. As you can see, I have gotten the back on the thing. I hammered it all in there. I actually found a hammer, but it's kind of, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of bent. I don't know how that happened, but it's the only hammer we had, so I had to make do. Some sawdust over there, probably as a result of using the hammer poorly. Oh, and if you look over here, ever so slightly, you can see the back hanging out of the side there, because I kind of screwed up a bit. Just be honest, kind of screwed up a bit on the back. Thankfully there's not too much damage though, so yeah. Now let's get these shelves in. These shelves right here are going up here. Now I figured out that you want to have, for Blu-rays here, you want to have these two free and then one right under these two. Sorry, I'm not even pointing at it. For Blu-ray, I figured out you want to have the first shelf go here, which means that the shelf that I put in there to keep things steady, I'm going to have to find a way to get those pegs out because, yeah, that shelf doesn't go there. Anyways, I will get back to you once the shelves are in, and then we can start putting Blu-rays on the shelf. Just a test of the theory. This is not how I'm going to sort my Blu-rays, but yes, that is exactly how you want to do it. So over here you can see, got the first peg in there. That's where the first peg should be if you're getting Blu-ray on this shelf. Alright, so second part of the test is how many holes, of course, how many of these peg holes do you want to go down in order to get a second shelf. Come on, focus. There we go. And it turns out that if you go 5 holes, meaning 5 holes between shelves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get the exact right amount of space for the next shelf of Blu-rays. If you go 1 too high, it's not going to be enough room. If you go 1 too low, it's going to be way too much room. It's going to be enough for probably a DVD. So yeah, I would say for DVDs you want to go 6 pegs. For Blu-rays, 5 pegs. And here it is with all the shelves installed properly. Woo! I will say this, the shelves at the bottom are more than likely a little bit too small to actually hold Blu-rays. I will probably stack them sideways or find another use. As you can see, maybe you can see, some of these, like that shelving area, it's a lot bigger than that shelving area. So it's going to be interesting, but we'll see. I will make do with the space that I have. Well, here it is, the finished shelving unit. I have not filled it all up. It's about half full right now. And I have not filled it all up. Those are the boxes that my Blu-rays are in. Some Blu-rays, some DVDs. I've not filled it up yet, primarily because I don't actually have all of my Blu-rays up in my room yet. Most of them are still downstairs in the garage waiting to be brought up because I can't freaking find them. I can't find the boxes. I swear I've looked almost everywhere in that freaking garage and I still haven't found them yet. And I'm missing a significant section from about the B section to the G section. So as you can see here, I'm actually leaving a significant amount of space on each shelf. I still don't think it's going to be quite enough, but hopefully it will be, so I don't have to do too much moving around of stuff. But I still wanted to get some stuff going here regardless, and wanted to get some stuff on the shelf because I was tired of having all these boxes around. So I started it off by doing the comedy section, and that's when I noticed that I didn't have all my Blu-rays, by the way. Because I'm like, A, B, G. Gee, that's interesting. I swear I have Clerks. That should go there. And that's when I realized I'm missing something. And it became even worse. Like, okay, so I'm missing a C. So it must be C, right? I'm missing C. It must be from C to something. From C to G, right? And then I go over here and I do... Oh, where is it? Shoot. I don't even remember where it is. Did I even do it yet? I don't think I did. Shoot. Well, anyways, I did a comic book movie section, right? And in the comic book section movie, I noticed I don't have any of my Batman movies, so the B's are missing too. Some of the B's are missing. Where are my B's? Where are my C's? Where am I D? Well, I don't want to talk about that. But anyways, as I get off of that subject, I will simply say that for now, this is where I am leaving it until I can find the rest of my Blu-rays. Because I just, I don't want to get all this done and then realize that I have a lot more work to do moving everything around because I didn't have all my Blu-rays up, So, yeah. Hopefully you forgive me for cutting it loose here and quitting at the last second. Oh, look down there they are. They're at the bottom. Hold on. Hold on. There is my comic book movie section. As you can see, missing a lot of Batman movies. You've got 300, you got Amazing Spider-Man, and then it goes straight to Ghost Rider. So there's a B to G section there's missing there. I don't know if that means there's 2 boxes missing or just one big box that's missing, but I am also missing my PS3 and stuff still. So, and that's why I haven't done like the Netflix picks, even though I've got some ideas for them, because in one of those boxes is my fucking Yeti. So, God, it's just, you know, my videos are going to be hampered by this until I can, you know, find everything. So, this is like the perfect image to encapsulate. If, that's probably the wrong word to use, but it's the perfect image to use kind of as a metaphor. It's a visual metaphor for where I'm standing right now in regards to how much stuff I have up from the garage in the new place, and how I'm feeling in regards to, are we going to even be staying here for much longer and all that nonsense. So, yeah. I'll just leave that at that. I've decided that for the bottom row, I'm probably going to, at least for one of them, I'm probably going to put my digibooks there, because the digibooks don't really fit on these shelves. So I'm either going to put them on the bottom there sideways, or I'm going to make one of these shelves go down a bit further, maybe at the bottom there, and that's where I'll put the digibooks. But I haven't quite decided on what I'm going to do there. There are a lot of things in sorting here that I've realized I'm going to have to rethink, and if I do end up moving here again anytime soon, when I move, that will be the time to rethink how I've sorted things. But for now, I'm okay, at least with the concept that I've built here, going by genre and then going by alphabet. I'll give you an example here of how that works. So let's see here. What's a good example here? The horror section. Let's find the horror section. Yeah, there we go. So it's the horror section, right? It starts with 28 days later, and you can see it goes A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about in regards to my categorization. But genre and genre theory are so moldable, bendable, definable in so many different ways that I haven't really decided exactly what genres I'm going to use, which is why here I kind of came to the decision like, well, this is going to be kind of mix and mash of drama films, which is why you've got The Illusionist right next to Les Mis, and then you got Maltese Falcon in there, which I will probably end up putting into a noir or classics section. One thing I can tell you that I'm going to do at some point, there will be a Disney section first of all, there will be a Criterion section, and more than likely I'm going to have sections for specific directors. Like, for instance, you can see there in close proximity, actually, you've got Kill Bill Volume 2, I believe somewhere around there is Pulp Fiction, and then on the next row you've got Reservoir Dogs. There's going to be a Quentin Tarantino section somewhere in my collection. For damn show. So, yeah, oh, and there was Jackie Brown there too. I don't know why I just completely passed that over, but there's Jackie Brown up there too. So anyways, as you can tell by how I'm describing things, I haven't pinpointed exactly how I'm going to be doing all of the organization. All I can say is that I know more now than I did when I moved. And you know, as I said, it's a perfect metaphor for how things are going. I'm halfway there. I'll get it all figured out eventually, but for now I am halfway there, and that is how I will end this video off, by simply saying the place is there for the Blu-rays to be, and eventually they will be there. I am actually really enjoying these shelving units. I really like how they look and how they're working here. You can get a sense for how they're going to look. They're probably going to be the backdrop for my videos for quite a while. And I like them. They look pretty damn nice, don't you think? And there's a nice little space at the top here for things like this, which is kind of what I was talking about a couple months ago. Oh, and I found Idiocracy here, and I was thinking, man, I really want to watch Idiocracy. Oh, and I'm going to move this because it's got a coat on it. I picked these up. I didn't want to do like a separate video just for these, so I picked these up. I got a deal from Shirt Punch. They weren't doing like a shirt deal, they were doing a Ghostbusters deal. So there's this limited edition, as you can see here. Gosh, you can see my YouTube in the background on that. Limited edition Ecto 1 vinyl here. It's a very stylized, cool type of vinyl here. And it's only available through Nerd Block exclusive and through Shirt Punch, through this deal that they did. So, you know, there were only so many of them made, and these were some of the last ones of them made. And this is, I don't know if you can tell, it looks like a ghost containment unit, a trap for ghosts from Ghostbuster. And it is like an ammo box here. Opens up like this to reveal a lunchbox. So, yeah, pretty cool. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use it for, but when I saw this, I just couldn't say no. It's a really cool lunchbox. I'm sure it will make for a great container for several things. I toyed with putting like the Ghostbusters movies and stuff in there. I don't know yet, but I'll find a use for it. And for now, it makes a nice display piece on top of the shelf, don't you think? So yeah, that'll do it for this video. That's where Kylo Ren is for now. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.